All right, what am I saying? What am I trying to say? I'm not mumbling and I'm not incoherent. There is a 14th Amendment to the Constitution of the USA for starters, along with the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, and all the rest of the amendments. The 14th Amendment to the Constitution guarantees equal protection under the law. I'm a person in Washington, D.C. I've already been forced to live through 13 to 14 different schools, 8 hotels, and 20 different residences. Suffer from extremely severely abuse from the mother and stepfather and even the other side of the family, Russell's side. Even Robert E. Fogel Jr.'s side, possibly. I'm up here in D.C., and there's a $10,000 bounty on the stepfather's head and Cody Johnson. Cody Johnson committed the robbery. The stepfather was an accessory. He was dead. The 14th Amendment to the Constitution protects me under law and by law. So by law, why are they not required with their police to move and cuff Cody Johnson and Robert E. Fogel Jr.? By law, they are and they were. Now, they use all their money, all their lawyers, all their bullshit to come in the way and play the little games. It doesn't work like that. There is a 14th Amendment to protect me equally. It's the way it works. It's the way it is. It needs to stop being avoided and pushed to the side. You can't say black people or white people or Spanish people or Asian people or immigrants or gay people or even some of the politicians and their kids receive a different form of protection or a higher form of protection than everybody else in the USA. Granted, the politicians, like I said, senators, congressmen, presidents, so on and so forth, with governors, they're going to receive different protection to sovereign immunity, to Secret Service protection, shit like that. But there is a police force. It's state, it's city, it's federal, and it's county. It's police. It has to move by law. By law, it had to have Cody and Robert in cuffs. It didn't, and it doesn't. It is against the law. For real. You cannot drag me through all these addresses and do all that, and then not cuff the motherfucker and do your job. There's one thing that's fucking up right now. It is the police, and it is the judicial branch. It is the two, and the Congress, the three, and the president, the POTUS of the USA, which is the biggest and the most important one. The POTUS. The POTUS. What does he do? He's the president of the USA. What's he do? Sit up here trying to rip me off with Donald Trump, George Bush, Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, every one of them? What's the problem? Why couldn't you just cuff Cody, see that I got my money, and be out my way? I got a life to live. Instead, you want to play mental health games. You want to harass me. You want to get me sexually harassed up here in D.C. You want to act stupid. This is insanity out of them. They don't belong up there in that White House if they can't see these rights enforced equally for everybody. For real. Yes. Now, you want to accuse me of a crime? You want to accuse me of doing something wrong? That's fine. You caught me. You bring me before a court. If I'm running, catch me if you can. You can't falsely imprison me and start holding me down and saying, oh, I think he's guilty of something. But that's what you've done and what you're doing and what you're allowing. You're allowing the biggest manipulation of the system that I've ever seen. And I'm not here to manipulate it. I'm not here to steal from Obama. I'm not here to steal from nobody. You're still on my time and you still haven't cuffed Cody. I'm still forced with the freaking mental anguish from the whole thing too.